Little birdie, little birdie. Hopping around making noise. If there's one thing worth doing here, it's nature photography and nature recording. Currently still in my pajamas. I wanted to record a small vlog just to let you guys know how I feel about this place. One thing I can say is there's a lot more animals here than there is at the other campsite. Basically, I wanted to talk about this campsite. My husband has nostalgia for it. He used to come here when he was a kid. And I can see why he really likes it. It's really a kind of place that is made for large groups with families. There's a lot of activity areas. There's a big playground. Maybe I'll get some video of it later before we leave. The pool is pretty alright. It's okay. It's not super deep. It's not like you can't swim a lot in it. At night there were these giant ants. I wish I had recorded them, but they were big ass ants. Gotta switch my camera from one hand to the other. My tripod's in the cabin and I didn't grab it. This one should be empty. Let me see if it's locked. I want to see if I can show you guys what they look like on the inside. But they're pretty basic when it comes to cabins. It's just a little room. It's got bunk beds all along the walls, so you get a whole bunch of space for people to sleep. About 7 bunk beds, so about 14 people can sleep in one of them. But yeah, like this campsite, I myself don't like it that much because since this is a campsite that's more like resort-like, so it has a lot of potential for a lot of people, then a lot of people come here. And like since this is a church event, my husband's dad's church, there's a lot of people, like a lot of people. They told us that there were about 270 people. I prefer the other campsite just because of the quiet, because here there were people talking until 3 in the morning. My husband and I had to sleep in his aunt's car because it was so hot inside of the cabins. Our car was too far away for us to get our tent. We couldn't really sleep that much. I slept probably maybe 2.5 hours inside the car. Kind of, maybe three. I don't really remember. My husband said he didn't sleep that much, and I know because every time he would wake up, he would open the door, but to open the door, he had to unlock the car, and when he unlocked the car, it turns on all the lights in the car, and it was very annoying. And so it would wake me up.
The Curated Closet, a simple system for discovering your personal style and building your dream wardrobe. I'm naked in my dreams. What if our style isn't simple? Listen next week to find out.
Babe. 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 Gases.
What up, babe? Pretty big, they can see me.
I'm pretty big, they can see me. Last thing I recorded was a video of a blue jay. And I took that video of the blue jay while we were starting to put stuff away. When we were putting drove away, yeah, everything was pretty fine until we had to go get our car. Our car has been having problems for a while. We know about it, but we haven't been doing anything about it. So when we went to go get our car, because our car was pretty far away, it didn't want to turn on right away.
It did turn on.
It did turn on eventually.
Second try.
Yeah, the second try. So it wasn't that bad. We thought, oh, the car's just being the same as it always is. So we take it over there. We park it so that we can get our stuff in. Like, it wasn't until everybody was already ready to go before we realized that there was something wrong with the car.
Yeah, everyone was ready. We were gonna be the last one to leave.
Yeah, because you know how it is. When your family's with the organizers, you stay and help clean.
Yeah. And also, we were going to be the last ones to leave. Like, the whole family was ready. They had already turned on the cars. They were already moving. And us two,
yes,
and the two people that we were going to give a ride to, and we would try to turn on the car. It wouldn't.
Yeah, the car didn't want to turn on.
It just wouldn't ignite. It wouldn't give you the vroom.
Yeah, there was only...
Fortunately, everyone heard that and we're like, wait.
There's something wrong here.
Yeah.
So at least they were paying attention.
Yes. At least we were not left alone in
Yeah,
that
we weren't
situation.
left alone. And so, I think your aunt was the first one to say something, I think.
Yeah, it was my aunt. The one who was screaming to my dad, hey, your son's
car isn't
not
working,
It's
blah,
turn
blah.
on. Wait. And we
did the normal, no? You checked the oil levels because just to show that you're doing something.
Yeah.
And then his dad comes over and starts asking questions, and we tell him the whole story of, well, the car's been not so good for a while. We've known about this, but it works fine when it feels like it, and I guess today it doesn't feel like it. They've told us it's the filter and all of the blah blahs. And everything checked out fine, so it was weird that the car didn't want to turn on, so we kept trying it until eventually, after a while, it did. It took what, like, how long did it take, like 10 minutes maybe? Something like that?
Like 7.
Yeah, 7, 10 minutes, somewhere in that range. And so the car turns on, and we're like, okay, we're just going to have to make a lot of stops.
Everyone was following us to make sure
us.
that we wouldn't get stranded by the car. Good family.
Yeah.
Wasn't necessary, but good family.
Yeah, and so we all driving, and then eventually we get to where there's signal, and then we're actually able to chat on the group chat on Messenger, and then it took what, like about an hour of driving. The car was doing fine, but you know, you could feel it getting hot.
Is that mine?
Yes, that's yours.
Nice. I was like, why aren't you eating it?
Because I'm not hungry.
You're not hungry?
No.
You're weird.
So for about an hour the car was doing fine, and then we can feel it start to lose strength. So at this point your dad had already passed us, I think.
Well, it had been an hour.
Yeah.
And my aunt and my dad were behind us all this time, trying to, look out for us. But eventually, my dad was like, "No, everything's fine." And
he just drives right past us. But then,
and my aunt was like, "What are you doing?" But couldn't really stop my dad because there was barely any signal.
Yeah.
And so nothing happened. And like 10 minutes later, we had to stop. So after some time, we started losing strength. We already knew that we had a problem like that, so might as well stop to get some water to cool it off. And we did. Fortunately, the place that was supposed to have water didn't have water.
Yeah.
So we had to use our drinking water, bottled water, to try and cool it off. Well, obviously it was not enough. And So there was this guy that stopped and was like, "Hey, you need some help?" And I'm like, "Do you have some water?" And he was like, "I don't, but let me go check some of these other places." He went, came back, was not able to get water, but told us that if we just go a little further, we'll be able to find a water hose. We got water, we let the car cool down, and
then we were able to continue. We got pretty far again, probably another 40 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
We had to stop at a gas station. No, that wasn't it. It wasn't the gas station. What
was it? The restaurant stuff.
Oh yeah, we had to stop at a restroom because, well, it had been like 2 hours.
Human necessities.
Yes. That's when we lost your aunt, right?
Yeah.
We lost her in traffic.
No, not really in traffic. It was because we didn't know which
road
we had to take. Yeah, we took a wrong turn, and so we were staying pretty far away.
We caught up to her at an Oxxo next to a Subway, and by then we were already pretty low on gas. So we said, okay, we're gonna try to stop at a gas station. And so luckily there was a gas station probably what, like a couple blocks?
Yeah, like a block and a half.
A block and a half or so.
Though I told my aunt I need to go to a gas station because when we arrived to my aunt was that you cross the street, there's a gas station, you should go there. And I was like, no, because that is going different direction, and because the traffic was awful.
Yes, it was
things
horrible.
will go even worse. So I would like, there's nothing in this way. She was like, no. But there was.
There was, and so we stopped at that little gas station, tiny little gas station.
And apparently, people's car heat up pretty easily. Right beside us, there was another car that also had the same problem.
Yeah.
The guy at the gas station was trying to help them because none of the two people who were in the car knew nothing about the car. They didn't even know where the water tank was located at. The guy was trying to help them open the cap. The thing exploded.
Yeah, it was really scary.
Like a geyser.
Yeah.
And it hit me in the eye. It was hot.
Oh, poor food.
Yes, poor me.
Poor me.
And the lady was, don't put any water in it. You know. Anyway, so over there I put some more water. Really clean
the radiator.
The water tank, yeah.
And so we were there for a while, just putting water into the car. And we were debating if we should go and get gasoline or not. And we decided not to. So we get back into traffic basically. And his aunt had already gone forward because it was pretty much a straightforward road. And so we just keep going. The traffic eventually disperses. And so we finally get back into Tijuana, and he already knows where to go. So they didn't need our help at the church anymore because we had taken so long. We go to his aunt's house because that's where we had to drop the kids off at. And we were there at his aunt's house for a little while because, well...
Because you cannot just arrive to a family's house and not stay there, talk about some stuff, and then leave. That's just rude.
Yeah, it's just rude. So we stayed for about what, like maybe...
I don't know, like 20 minutes?
Like 20 minutes, yeah. And then we left. Here we is.
We home.
We're home and we're tired.
And it's not that hot.
And it's not that hot, which is great.
Yes, I'm happy about it.
So that's what happened, and we're home and we're safe, which is what's important.
Also, we stole a Hufflepuff pin from a cousin.
Yes, we stole a Hufflepuff pin from his cousin. She noticed when he tried to take it, but didn't notice when he actually took it.
Yes, because the master of deception.
Yes, yes.
Not deception. What is it called? Misdirection.
¿Hay una tiendita aquí? Pero ya está cerrado, ¿no? Es que
hay un montón de bluebirds.
Llegamos a las 4, estaba abierto, nos dijeron que cerraba como